I thought you were joking, but no, he's right there.
We're laughing because Purpur has been asleep in the other room for hours.
Like, I pet him, and he was like...
Yeah, and as soon as we push play, Purpur, you'll see him soon. He's got to show up.
There he is.
All right. Welcome to Minute to Skim It with Purpur. Laura and I. Okay. I'm going to go first because I want to totally talk about Strange Fruit. Okay. I'm really sorry that it took so long for this book to come out because I'm afraid that some of you guys have gone off to other comic books. But please come back because this is an amazing book. Amazingly written by Mark Waid, and this art by J.G. Jones killing me. Killing me, it's so beautiful. It's all beautifully painted stuff. So come back for this book. You'll find out more, not really about the main guy's, where he's from, but what's going on in the town. The Levy is still going to burst. They're still trying to deal with that and all the racial tensions in the town. Sonny looks like he needs to get out of town fast because the KKK and the bad boys in town are after him, when they should be focusing on how to keep the Levy from bursting. So,
Not important.
and we're hoping and praying that the mysterious giant stranger with no clothes on is going to actually do something.
Oh, did he
to
not
save
get
them.
clothes in the issue too?
Well, he's still wearing the flag,
Oh, good.
so
That's good enough.
he's wearing a big Confederate flag, which is kind of funny because he's in the middle of very, very segregated, very racially tensioned South. So, and for all you people that have been following Faith, oh my gosh! So this is the end of this little mini series that they've been doing. I don't think they thought that this was going to be as popular as it is. Faith has got a little bit of kind of flirtation going on with Archer from Archer and Armstrong, who showed up to kind of be helpful. You still have the Vines, which are those pod people that have been really integrated into all of Earth society and have been fine. Now all of a sudden are having problems. So Faith's got to save the day. So other cool stuff happens in this book. I don't want to ruin it all for you.
And she is getting her own ongoing series
Yes.
in July, right?
Yes, so
Yes.
don't worry. You're not going to,
Yeah.
you don't have to be that long without her. So. And Super Zero, what are we on? 5?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Drew is so ridiculous. I don't know if you remember last week, she hopped on a NASA rocket, headed to the space station. Probably shouldn't do that when you're a kid.
No, or an adult.
And remember, she's been having these visions of a ongoing alien invasions, the reason why she really thinks she has to have superpowers. It's kind of going to pay off in this issue, by the way.
Nice.
Yes, so you find out whether she's completely nuts or not. DK3, The Master Race. As usual, the main book for me has been okay. It's great. You're getting through the story. You've got Batman. The whole city is crying out for him, for his head, because the guys from Kandor are kicking Superman's bottom, along with his daughter, who's on their side. And so the middle book in the middle, which I really suspect is the stuff that Miller is writing and involved in, also is a big payoff again this time. So don't miss it. Read everything else, then the middle book, as usual. Happy Aliens Day, because it's 4/26. And for all you sad sacks out there that try to get the Reeboks, there were only 44 pair in the entire United States were available. So don't cry that you didn't get any, because I didn't get any either. Reebok, I really want to wear them. I don't want to sell them for $1 million. I want to wear them to cons. Send one to me. Okay. Women's size 9. Alright. Aliens Defiance. Really, really cool. This is well written. This is Brian Wood. I'm not going to tell you hardly anything about this book because I really want you to pick it up and reread it. But you will not be sorry. It's not going to be. It's not a rehashed story that you always get over and over again, where the aliens get found, Weyland-Yutani wants them, and the android is the bad guy. So it's not that. Come read this book.
Okay. That was very...
I want to know what Killbox is about.
Okay,
I'm
right.
kind of jealous you got to read that one.
It is pretty cool. It's kind of like Survivor meets Hunger Games meets... I had another one in my head and I don't know what it is yet. So it's if you've ever played Assassin, I know we had a group of people at the store play it, where you get somebody and you're supposed to kill them, and then you take their... It's kind of like that, but not really. Ooh. So there's a 4-mile square, and within that square is the kill box. And so they get people to, it's like a game show, but it's a super secret thing, and it all, the Truman Show, that's the other thing I was thinking
How
of.
do you get signed up for it? Do you do it willingly?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, you get signed up willingly, and once you enter the kill box, you can't leave. You have to kill until you're the last person standing, and of course there's a cash prize.
Kind of seems like unfollow a little bit without the billions.
Yeah, but the difference in this one is that life goes on, it's happening, nobody knows about it unless you're in the web series. It's a web series. So people can subscribe to it, but it's like $1 million to subscribe to it.
So everyone else is going, what is going on?
Yeah, nobody has any idea. And so there are all kinds of rules you have to follow, and you cannot, if you leak any information, then you're dead.
So it's like
and so is your family.
Fight Club.
But Fight Club.
But only for people that are like members.
There's there's like a really strict process to go through. I think it's a really interesting book. There's a lot. It's kind of hard because there are so many. There are like 12 people to start out with, and you don't really know what's going on, and there's a lot of people to follow, and there's something going on with the people that organize it too. It's a very complex book, and it's gonna.
Where is this? What company is this?
American Gothic Press.
Ooh, American Gothic Press. We haven't seen a lot from them. That'd be cool.
And Tom Reardon, I took a glance at the letters box. That's where I get most of my information. This is his first comic. So, and it's very, very good for a debut.
I'll follow you on Twitter tomorrow, sir.
Yes. Okay. All right. X-Files. I still want to believe. I think this is just the cover. That's not the name of the series or anything, but it's just the X-Files. If you're missing the TV show, this is exactly like the TV show. Yes. Yeah, and it's Skinner's in there, and the way he and Mulder treat each other it's the TV show. So, I mean, the artwork is meh. Was not what I wanted to see, but it's the TV show. If you're missing it, pick this up because it's the same thing.
Love it.
Only with Mulder and Scully, not Doggett.
Look, it's Wirt!
Yes, it is Wirt. Wirt is not in this one, oddly enough. He's referenced. So this is Over the Garden Wall. It's a collection of a couple of stories and all that kind of stuff. Just real cute stuff. Definitely super kid-friendly. The artwork, especially in the first story, is all like the big giant eyes, and it's this little kid who is going on an adventure underneath his covers and in his closet. And is it real? Is it not? I don't know. And then you have this super sad story that goes on. Actually, there's this little girl who lost her father. And then you get a bonus thing, which I thought was totally part of it, but it turns out it's an Adventure Time by Katie Cook. So it's very Katie Cook. If you know anything about her, it's absolutely 100% her personality. So
I don't know why I thought that was Wirt.
No, this is George. Wirt is his brother.
Oh, Wirt's the big brother.
And this is Robert Raccoon. But he follows the Sheriff Frog into his closet and goes on an adventure. Actually, Wirt isn't in there in the end. He tells him to go back to sleep. Micronauts. This has another new #1 from IDW. Very Transformer-esque. Feels very I mean, if you like Transformers, it's along those lines. This is a toy line. I know that's because it's licensed by Hasbro. But, yeah, it starts out brand new story, all the adventures and the characters and everything. I would say a 10-year-old boy would love this, or a 10-year-old girl,
Was it readable for you?
It was absolutely readable for me, but it still had that, it's not like Amazing World of Gumball, where there are jokes in there for the adults, and it's the more mature one. It's more like a, I don't know, Transformers, I think. Yeah. Like, it's totally written for kids, totally interest kids, not a ton hidden in there for adults, but it's still a good read. Definitely interested to see where the story's going, because the mission that's in on is not what they thought.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. So, somebody lied to them. Alright, and finally, I have The Doorman #2. So, I didn't read #1.
I totally did.
I should have left this one for you. I was trying to take all the #1s because I've been out of it for a little while. So the door, there are doors on every planet. Nobody really knows how they got there, how they work, and there's only one guy who shares the secrets with the one person who replaces him. But then all of a sudden the doormen go missing. So this kind of picks up after that. There is a big thing that happened at the end of the first issue that is resolved.
Okay.
There are more things that happen in the issue. There's a lot of double crossing and some rich guy that this guy up front, Moonglow.
Nice. What a cool name.
Lots of double crossing, lots of whatever, but the doorman is still going on an adventure with somebody.
I guess he's not going to get to retire today.
No. Well, nobody knows he exists. Because nobody knew he existed before, and everybody thinks he's dead. So, but it turns out janitors are really super cool. So. And that one's definitely not for kids, but my favorite thing is the very last line that leads up to the next issue that I can't say here, but it's hilarious. So.
You should pick it up just for that, really.
Absolutely.
You don't need anything, just read that page.
No. It's the last page. And then the next issue, I'm going to show you this. This is the preview for the next issue. It's a koala with lasers. One more Dini. So
Whoa!
I'm going to fall right on your face.
And if you're really good at like stop motion stuff, you could probably read the end of the book page. Because it's right there.
Oh, whoops. maybe fuzz that part out. It totally was there and I wasn't thinking. Nobody saw that.
Alright, bye guys.